Okay, welcome to another quick bonus video. This one is going to be shorter because we just pretty much have Spica events to catch up on, as well as synthesizing, I believe it was with Skycat. So let's visit Spica first. I've actually not fought any battles since the last bonus video. I'm surprised that popped up. Here we go. Ah, Croa, welcome. Ah. Are you ignoring me now? Oh, so you were there. And just when I thought I could finally play alone with Croa. We have more important things to do now. There's no time to waste. Once we're done, I'll tie him up and bring him here, so be patient until then. Don't treat me like an object. More importantly, what did you two make up? Huh? Didn't you two argue the other day? We did? I don't remember doing that. You made such a big fuss about it, too. Well, isn't the saying that goes, the more you fight, the closer you are? At any rate, I'll give you this, Jockery. The ribbon corsage! Isn't she already wearing that? No, I'm thinking of her hair ribbon. What's with this embarrassing ribbon? Don't judge a book by its cover. It's more useful than you might imagine. It seems pointlessly expensive, too. It's free! Then take it back. It's too suspicious for me to accept. I mean that for my friend. It's free. I see, but I'll accept it, but... there's not going to be more embarrassing than this. I just thought it would fit you nicely. If there's a boy out there who you like, you should take a little more care of your appearance. What? Do you think I'd really be interested in anyone? Why would I take this with me? And why are you gripping it so hard? Have you two become closer friends, or am I just imagining things? Now that my weakness has vanished, we're equals. That should be the reason. Now I don't fear anything. That was a really large mistake I made. Regret it thoroughly. This should be a good lesson for you. So as not to forget my mistakes, I've written this book. Oh, seems interesting, this title, Mistake, by any chance. Here you are. You too, Croy. You can have a copy as well. What's this? Cutie, lovely family, Muse Spring. Author Mir? Spica! Spica! What useless things are you trying to sell now? And what's more, how dare you give such a ridiculously embarrassing title? Oh, but I thought you didn't mind it anymore. Don't tell me you intend to spread it throughout the world. Daddy, don't go read the newspaper in the bathroom again. Boo. This is the first time I read a book like this. Stop reading it aloud! In fact, stop reading it altogether! Give it to me! That was so interesting, too. You don't want me to sell that, right? Then you should come and visit my shop frequently. Blackmail! Hashtag blackmailed by old fanfiction. Anyway, while we're here, let us... Oh, I got a talk topic for Jockey. We'll check it out later. So, yep, if you missed out... Well, no, at this point, you should have seen that last part. So, Ribbon... Ooh! So, we got... Well, it's nice accessory. It's not better than her default armor. Yeah, she's had that thing equipped since she joined us. And do I have any recipes I can make right now? Nope. Probably item drops from endgame enemies. I need to remember to give Kokona item drop. In fact, let's do that right now. I don't forget later. Gotta re-equip Ipe. And, yep, drop rate. So, it's more of a defensive build for her, but I do want to get items and, of course, show off the songs that we crafted with Mir. And so I'm going to do a quick check. And then fight a battle. Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to be a short bonus video. I did most of the events in the last bonus video. But we can do a couple recipes. Or rather that one recipe, just twice. Hello, Skycat. Alright, let us make a microwave. How many servings? That's not food. It feels weird to tinker with machines in a restaurant. Does it? But restaurants deal with machines pretty often. We can't be having problems with the appliances. We have to inspect them pretty often. It must be tough working in a restaurant. Didn't you do it when you worked here, my lady? I was banned from entering the kitchen. So that's why you were fired. And I replaced my lady. Well, I couldn't do a thing then. If you think about it, this restaurant has bad luck with waitresses. Is that something the star waitress should be saying? She's also the only waitress, Croa. That does not look delicious. It's done! The bipolar DDW heater's complete! Now we can warm up food no matter where we are! Yes, that's right! You just put what you want inside and hit the switch! Most things should warm up in a few minutes at most. I'm so glad to have something to look forward to next time we camp out. But you shouldn't warm up anything alive, right? Absolutely not! Doing that with this... what? It emits a light that is physically harmful upon direct contact, so never do that. I can't let you have this if you don't promise. I promise. I'll only heat food and laundry. You're such a cooperative girl, my lady. I'll make sure to use it the right way. Scary. This makes an item that can heat things, right? That is one possible result. It looks as though it could change in another way depending on who synthesizes it. Really? Oh, from a closer look, this recipe. What is it? I figured out what we're making. There we go! We've invented the coffee pot! Bipolar resonance incubator complete. Okay, oh good, I needed that for a recipe. You know what this is? Yes, of course I do. You use this to cultivate organic matter. I guess I can't say it doesn't look like that. It does have one shortcoming, though. It can't cultivate living things. This one's bipolar, so there's also a tripolar version. What happens when it's tripolar? Suddenly, the tripolar one can give birth to life. Wow, you know your stuff! I haven't lived centuries for nothing. Huh? Not another destroying statement. You were spending most of that time writing bad fanfiction. Mere admit it. Bit expensive, but I'm probably going to need those for later. Okay, I'm going to go fight a battle really quick. And then we'll just do another round. I'm pretty sure most of these... I'm just mostly going to have Spica. But battles are still usually the triggers of... I also need to check, because the bipolar incubator was something in a recipe I couldn't synthesize yet. And yeah, okay, so in terms of... So we had Level 2 Dream Diver and Level 2 Bygone Memories. I'll be showing those in... once I'm back on the main portion in the next few dungeons, so... Let's go ahead and see... Transformation. So got the Twin Tails! Of course, the question is, how is her conscious self going to react to that outfit? Okay, to the world map. I'm going to start with Bastalion. Go throughout, so... Okay, we do have one for Cynthia. Actually, we may have one for everybody, since I advanced on Spica. You actually cannot get too far ahead with synthesis events. You do kind of have to do them all. Oh, cool! You came at the best possible time! Oh, what happened now? You seem to be pretty happy today. Well, I made a new recipe. A new recipe? Is it a Synchro brand one again? I'm happy that you were hoping for it, but actually, that isn't the case. You see, this novel has gotten pretty popular lately. I usually don't read books, but a customer gave it to me, so I decided to try reading it. And it was super awesome! So it was that awesome. It was so awesome that I tried making the weapon used by one of the characters in it. The author happened to be Mir. So the recipe Transformation Goods has been added. I think this is Cynthia's final recipe. You seem to have gotten pretty addicted to it. Because it was such an interesting read! Huh? Is something wrong? No. It's nothing. So what kind of weapon is it? An iron bamboo spear! But depending on the maker, the result might vary a little, so I'm not certain about that. Somehow, it sounds captivating. Oh, I think the jockey wants to try it out! Just because it reminds me a little of something. I'm almost positive that that is her book! Okay, Stunge Launcher and Scrap Metal. Ooh, I can sit to that right now if I was pretty sure. Okay, can I synthesize it? Can I make a couple? Okay, I'm just gonna keep an eye open for that. Okay, no other event here. I'm gonna move on. Yeah, ideally, the last bonus video will just do all the remaining recipes at once. Check Rock Shack, any new events? Oh, hi Skycat. So nothing with Sasha, but I'm going to check her anyway, again, to see if I can make anything. And that Stygia launcher is, I need 2 of those. Oh, welcome! You come at a good time! What is it? Well, actually, there's a book... It's gotta be the same one! The customer happened to forget that book, so I swiped... Huh? I mean, picked it up for safekeeping, read it while I had the chance. Then I got hooked on one of the characters. This is sounding familiar. One of the characters, and it is a chef after all. I fell for the notion of the chef beating enemies with a talking carving knife partner. Vanishing a carving knife? So someone who's not safe to be around? It's not that kind of story! Anyway, so I made it. A recipe for the carving knife weapon the character used. So, Edel Brand F. This is the... Yeah, this should be the final Skycat recipe. Edel Brand F? What's the F? Final! It means it's the last one! But you can't eat even though it's Edel Brand? It's a weapon, so give me a break on that. Something wrong, Jackery? No, nothing much. It has got to be her book! That is such a great connection! Spica is the ultimate troll! Correctional Gyro, which I do not have. Okay, Skycat, any other events? Nope. And why do I... why do I have the feel... Oh, I forgot to check the... See if this is where I make the Stygia launcher. I'm gonna check the shop here. Oh, man. I didn't think so. I'm almost out of money, too. I spent a lot of extra. And nothing. Okay, I'm just going to find out where I get the Stygia launcher. And Sasha, are you reading books that you're too young for? Yep! Oh, it's his Chloe! Please listen to this! Oh, what happened? I got a really interesting book the other day! Again? By any chance, could it be the light novel that has become so popular around here lately? Ah, you know about it! I went to the pharmacist the other day to buy some medicine for a cold. Then she told me I was the 10,000th customer and gave me the book. Ah, I'm glad for you. A hard-working shopkeeper gets her appropriate reward. And among the characters in the story, there was a really cool girl. And so I made another recipe. Recipe Pharmacist Book. Well, if that book as the soul of an alchemist we have to transplant into a living doll later, we're playing the wrong game. It's for the bracelet that this girl uses when she transforms. I tried modifying it a bit when I made it, so you can use it as an accessory. I see. I knew it. What is it? Just a little something. Crow, sorry to bother you, but can we pay Spica a little visit later? Well, sure, but... I can see it now. Headline! Explosion in Edda Market! Whoa. Okay, Sweet Relay. Trying to remember what that was. Cosmetics, eh? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to make sure I get all the ingredients ahead of time for the final round of synthesis. Now, for the most part, we should be done with all the shop events except for Fila Theories. Ah, welcome. Spica, what were you thinking? Oh, you're such a horrible person. What are you yelling at me for? Don't act ignorant. You went and made a book for my story, didn't you? Oh, what are you talking about? Do these recipe cards ring any bells? Let me see. Oh, so they actually made them into recipes. Stop talking about things I don't know about and answer me! Well, I did sell it. I've been selling it for quite some time now. What's wrong with that? You said you wouldn't sell it if I came to visit you so often. Oh, well, don't bring that argument here. The story is completely unrelated to the one we talked about before. Besides, didn't you already give me permission to do it? When did I ever do that? Did you forget that you gave it to me as a parting gift shortly after we came here? That was... And since it was a parting gift, you told me I could read it, toss it away, or do whatever I wished with it. So I simply chose the latter option. Why did you turn it into a book and sell it? If you say you don't want it to be sold, then I can stop selling it now. Yet, I think that it would be a waste given it was very well received, and it's still selling very well. What should I do? I don't care. Just do whatever you want. Very well. I'm glad you said that since I just received an order for a reprint. Have you two finished talking? Yes, we have. Come on, you'll get stuck with that face if you keep pulling it. To get you back in the mood, I'll give you this. To get you back in a good mood, I'll give you this. Oh, official goods! Oh, Pie, I'll say it for you. I want to see Spica's official goods. Now you listen here. Ding! What's this? I'm relieved to hear that other shopkeepers made the recipes that I expected. With this, you should be able to make it, right? What are you talking about? In the story she wrote, there are 4 main characters, and each one of them has a unique weapon. A spear, a kitchen knife, a transformation bracelet, and this bomb. And of course, at the end, all the weapons fuse together to become one. This recipe I just gave you is the one for making the last weapon in the set. Impossible. You made the people at the synthesis shop read my book? I just did it because it would have been very difficult to create each of these 4 items by myself. So I posed as a customer and gave the books out as mementos of our meeting. And as I expected, each one of them made the items. They were really helpful. You're a terrible person. Oh, are you complimenting me? But as far as I can see from the recipe card, it's actually impossible to fuse them. Since they're all arranged in a very complicated and strange way, and if we didn't need them to arrange to grab them into a wall to reach Celestia, we're playing the wrong game. And besides, since it's synthesis after all, it's possible that the result won't be as you expect. I see. Oh well, if you have to ask a weapons expert, they might be able to force it to work somehow. So for now, will you go and create the final item? And so, all tonelico, which, okay, we can make the H-Wave compound, good. And that's good, I have just enough of everything. So machine, chemical, okay. Now we'll make these and call it a bonus video. Of course, one more check for the events. I can't make much sense of this recipe. Don't worry, I actually don't understand it very well either. You really don't have any trouble saying the scariest things. Isn't it better than being lied to? Before we get to that, there's a problem with making a synthesize something you can't make sense of. Hey, it's smoking! Oh dear, hurry up and seal it off. You'll die if you inhale that. You really just say it like it's no big deal. It's done. It was so hard. It's been a while since synthesizing made me feel like my life was in danger. You were awfully calm about a life-threatening situation. Only ordinary people make a big fuss over a little thing like the risk of dying. You certainly aren't ordinary, but still. Huh? You're not a nice, normal lady? Oh, thank you, Luca. Only you would say that about me. So, what are you going to call it? How would you die if you inhaled that smoke from earlier? I suppose you die coughing up blood with a black noise. Not that I've ever inhaled any myself. Then I'll make it Black! Oh, such a wonderful name. If he becomes a count is to fulfill the prophecy of the Dark Prognosticus, we're playing the wrong game. I'd like an explanation of about that is wonderful. Official goods out of Gergo. You aren't certain what this is going to make, correct? Well, I can at least tell from the ingredients whether it will be dangerous. All else aside, it's a relief if you know that much. Synthesizing without knowing even that would be too risky. And on top of that, this glowing liquid is toxic to the touch. Isn't it obvious just from the glowing that the liquid is toxic? But it's so pretty, I was thinking about scooping some up. Please don't forget that it's a chemical, even if it's pretty. Yeah, Cloche, don't die on us now. A liquid-powered camcorder? I don't know. It's done! It turned out more remarkable than I imagined! I see, an airbrush that sprays the liquid imbued with photons. Is it a weapon? I wonder. I'm not entirely sure. After everything you can tell about it, you're not sure? Humans are imperfect creatures. What good does saying that do? Oh, never mind that. Just go on and give it a name. Liquefied photon, perhaps. Well, the name is reasonable enough. I want to at least give it a reasonable name. And one more. I wonder what we'll make. I'm looking forward to finding out. It's not right for the person who made the recipe to say that. I'm giving it to you with that in mind, so there's no problem. It's not like you do whatever you want just because you know what the situation is. Are you going to quit making it then? I don't like giving up on things partway through. You want to make it despite your complaining, don't you? Don't say that. You lose out on feigned disdain. What does feigned disdain have to do with anything? Shirley is influencing you. I see bunny ears on that one, Mir. An unexpectedly reasonable product. It's ethyl. No, all I did was make paramino liquid that vaporizes more easily. So, how do you use it? How do you use it? Don't ask me. I wouldn't know how to answer. Then, who are we supposed to ask? So, it's an ingredient. I probably need it for something else, so... can I afford... I can't afford 3 of everything, but... Go ahead and grab at least 1 extra. Because... Yeah, I don't need... Fortunately, I don't need any of those for Spicas. So I'm going to do 1 more trip. Just to see if I can't make anything else after 1 more set of battles. Not just 1 more battle. Well, a set can only be 1 after all. I'm a computer scientist, so I don't know these things. And not going to be able to get the song up. But this will still count as a battle. Again, have to fight 15 to get all of Mir's talk topics for that outfit. Okay, back to the world map. So if we have done all the synthesis events, yep, everything left is just for the last Fila theories, which are in the final dungeons. Okay, double check to make sure there's something we can or can't make. I have to find the Stygia launcher. Okay, okay, there's nothing. Wasn't in here. Nothing else we can do here. And I should have saved Rock Shack for last. That's where I need to stop. Oh well. Oh, I'll swing by Pastalia first. Oh, we do have 1 more for Cynthia. Okay. So I'll do 1 more battle after this. Just to make sure. Oh, welcome! Sorry for coming back so soon, but could you take a look at this? What is it? Oh, some recipe cards. What the? Oh, you got every single item for that book! How? Where did you buy them? Well, that's not what happened, actually. Oh, we probably have 1 more sequence of events. I see. Well, it's true that it's impossible to combine them as they are now. Oh, as I thought, it can't be done, huh? Well, I feel dumb. She said to talk to a weapons expert. Here she is! But maybe we could if I mod them a little. Really? Yeah, I can do it. I bet the makers of these items wanted to combine them too. Looks like there's specific areas where they're arranged to be easier to combine. Oh, you're right. I hadn't noticed. Well, I don't think anyone would notice unless they were a fan like yours truly. What if there are people that think the same as me? Maybe I'll put an extra bit of effort for them. And let's see, here you would do this and then... Okay, recipe card for it. So, transformation goods 2! You finished already? Because it was just a simple modification. I'd feel rude if I destroyed someone else's creation on a whim. Why did you even replicate the original uses so closely? Because a simple, careful approach is the only way to avoid destroying it. And besides, as a fan, even if I can't make it perfectly, I want it to be as close as possible. I see. With this, you can combine them now, but what are you going to do with it? Well, I think that... We're fine as we are now. We'll come back later if anything comes up. Okay, then see you later, Koo! Oh, transformation goods too. Yep, those are all of the... all those items, and... well... okay, so it's a weapon for Croa, but... Cloche makes bath powder out of it. Okay, nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna check Rock Check. I'll probably get an event with Spica if they're continuing like this. Not Spica, Skycat. Okay, nothing there. So, one more quick battle. I doubt that'll trigger anything new with Cynthia, but sometimes you just can't be too sure. Okay. One more trip back to Basoya, one more quick check around the world. Okay, nothing. Nothing. And I'm checking to make sure there's nothing I can't synthesize with Sasha. And yep. As for the Stygia launcher, I'm just gonna have to double check. I've already. Oh, by the way, Funboon's Crisis. Yeah, that is the item that will reduce encounters. I just never found a use for it. I may use it in the final dungeon, but for now, I think fighting is just it's just a fun way to do things. Because of course we get talk topics, we get experience, get to show off songs. It's all worth it. But that is going to do it for this bonus video. And well, it'll finally be time to head to the Tower of the Heavens once we get back to the main portion. I will see you guys later. Oops. No, I don't want to load. Alright, let's go.